Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be playing Star Wars Battlefront, and we're going to have a cheeky go at the survival game mode, which is so far the only actual survival game mode that you have available to you on the beta. I should let you know now, I've already pre-ordered this game and I probably will be showing it on my channel. I'm just looking at the little best time singles. There's a little scrub at the top called David, who's a little moron. But anyway, survival on Tatooine. After a daring escape from an Imperial attack, you find yourself stranded in a desolate canyon on Tatooine. Admiral Akbar has ordered a rescue operation, but the Imperial forces are rapidly closing in on your position. You have to fight until help arrives. May the Force be with you. So Tatooine is practically a desolate rock, and it's one of the furthest places from actually the Star Wars version of like civilization. Show you this little cheeky cutscene, a little rebel escape pod. I think it's an Imperial Star Destroyer, probably a Mark II, destroying a poor little, I think it's a Corellian Corvette. I can't think of the exact number, like proper designation of it. And they are using my little nerdy knowledge of Star Wars. I'm pretty sure they're Lambanda class shuttles, I think. But anyway, survival is more or less you're fighting off against waves of, in this case, stormtroopers. It's a trap! Sorry, I just had an Akbar moment because he appeared, my good old Mon Calamari friend. Moving on, practically you're fighting off against waves of stormtroopers, or just waves of enemies in general. And this is currently wave 1. I got 5+ enemies to deal with. You can watch my horrendous gaming abilities. Well, you might think they're moderately good. I ain't too bad at this game, I'd like to think. But it's been a long time since I've consistently played shoot-em-up games. Just engaging the stormtroopers now. Gotta say, the effects on this game are beautiful. Graphically, this game is superb. Gameplay wise, it also is superb. It's a very, very impressive game. I must say, I was very sceptical of this beta, even when it came out, not what to think of it, but I've been impressed so far. So we just completed wave 1. This only goes up to 6 waves, but I'm pretty sure in the actual main game, not the beta when it comes out in November, you actually do have 15 waves to deal with, so I can imagine that getting quite challenging. But I think you do have the ability to play that in co-op or split screen, so that would make it slightly less challenging. Well, no, I shouldn't say less challenging, but it'd make it definitely easier, I would say. It's always nice having someone to play it with as well, to communicate with. Me being a little bit MLG there, a few little headshots on the stormtroopers. But this one, that stormtrooper there actually does look more like a clone trooper, but in my personal opinion, the one with the laser MG42, as I like to nickname it, well, a heavy blaster. But moving on, actually, if you look at this Rebel assault rifle, it practically is the MP44, just with a few little like tubes and a scope attached to it. I think that is what it was actually, I'm guessing, based after. So even though the name Stormtroopers, of which obviously the infamous Imperial troops get their name from, is actually nicked from the Germans for Stormtroopers, which are like elite German special forces in World War 1 and 2, I think. But if you want to correct me on that, you're welcome to. I do not mind criticism or cheeky bants, just don't be too hateful and nasty to me because I am fragile. But moving on, I've got to defend this pod now. We're on the third wave out of 6, and this is when it gets a little bit interesting because I think this is when we have an ATST inbound, or all-terrain scout transport. That's one of my friends at my college likes to nickname it a chicken walker. And I can definitely see why, because the thing is pretty hilarious, but also deadly. Trying to focus fire on it. I'm using my charge ability with some iron bolts, but I'm not doing as much damage as I like, which does inflict a lot higher damage per second against vehicle starships and like droids. But I've also got a grenade launcher, which is proving pretty useful. At this stage, I'm just trying to retreat. I'm trying to get the hell out of dodge. Bit of massive fail there, but I did actually find a collectible, which was a very nice surprise. But I did not really mean to go there. I was trying to get up on the above ledge, just showing, obviously, how amazing I am that I just sensed the collectible was there. Got a thermal imploder, and I'm an absolute retard here, and then you blow myself up with it. I don't know what I was doing. Deploy a blaster cannon here in like the worst, stupidest place possible, right in front of it. And at this stage, I'm actually in a bit of doo-doo. I'm gradually killing the ATST, but they're actually pretty lethal. You'll see me, you might see a future video of me driving, either using an ATST, or if you already played this beta, which I'm guessing many of you have. ATST is they're interesting. Like, if you're in one, you can actually inflict quite a lot of damage very quickly. But if an enemy team like focus fires and just targets you, you're going to go down very, very fast. But it's still quite a fun concept. Any game that lets you drive walkers or anything is very, very interesting indeed. Nearly killed this ATST, switching to grenade launcher, trying to get a few more in. Haven't got a lot of health left, and boom! Very impressive, Admiral Akbar. The ATST cannot handle firepower of that magnitude. But yes, moving on. I don't know if you noticed, but I have a thing for Admiral Akbar. Sexy little Mon Calamar. Moving on, we are now preparing for Wave 4, where Imperial Scout Troopers with sniper rifles are going to try and shoot me in the head, which is always a pleasant experience. I think these like little camps here looks like they were made by Tuscan Raiders, or they're like little desert hillbillies. I don't know what you want to word them as, but they're not awfully nice. We can see some cheeky stormtroopers trying to go around. I'm murdering them happily with my laser MP44. I'm still being at quite a few stormtroopers here, and I was nearly in a bit of a pickle. Just firing down on them. I must say, I've had mixed, people have said mixed reviews, like they don't know what they think of like the shooting, they think it feels too weak. But I find that you actually, even playing this online, you kill enemies fairly quickly, and it does feel like you are actually immersed in the Star Wars universe in terms of like gameplay and firepower. I might talk on future videos what I wish they would change and would add in. It's called me a rebel scum, that's not very nice. But yeah, I'm trying to take down this stormtrooper slash arc trooper, because it's practically what he looks like with that the red camouflage pattern. I have trouble pronouncing Mars and W, so you'll notice this in the future. Preparing for Wave 5 now. I must say, I even like above how they have the extra detail with the Imperial Star Destroyer. This is just really, really graphically impressive. Even it is there just for a little bit of visual effect, it's just nice to see. Imperial Star Destroyers are definitely the might of the Empire. They definitely show off the Tarkin doctrine, definitely. Just murdering some stormtroopers. I didn't realise all that just flanked me. That was actually in big danger there. But I did manage to kill a few with a grenade launcher. Still trying to retreat here. Picked off another one. As usual, stormtroopers cannot shoot for shit. At least that's true to the Star Wars universe. Feel sorry for stormtroopers. But this one has got a personal shield, which is a bit annoying. Firing a few more grenades in. Just killed the one that was on the... Oh, I didn't kill the one that was jetpacking. I just managed to kill the other two. Just murdering this guy. Showing some incredibly bad accuracy, but I'm getting the job done. All clear. Wave 5 done. On the final one there. And I hate to say it, but I've not managed to beat a certain person on my friend. This is part-time. He's actually beaten me. Which is rather upsetting, and you know who it is. Or he definitely will. But I know I've got to claim another pod. But I'll move on. That upset me, because I would have liked to name and shame him. And just troll him in this video, but I shall not. Because he's actually got a better part-time on this than me. Anyway, on the final, I'll say level now, we got an ATST come around the corner saying hello, with blaster cannons all in my face, more or less. If you're in the ATST, you also have access to like a grenade launcher as well, which is very nice. I'm in a spot of bother here because the stormtroopers are all around me, and the ATST is giving me a bit of a problem, a bit of an issue that I might need a tissue for if I'm not careful. I'm doing my best to hold off against them. I've got to reclaim this skateboard, trying to take down this heavy blaster trooper. Getting a few more grenades in just to put a bit of hurt on the ATST. It's got that vehicle damage coming up. The stormtrooper just going all over the place there. But I have to reclaim the pod now, which has put myself at risk just because I was a little bit lackadaisical and I managed to let the stormtroopers flank me over. But the pod is claimed. He's destroying all these hillbillies' homes because the ATST is a bit of a bitch. But I've nearly killed it. Those iron shots do half come in handy when you are taking on vehicles though. Because the ATST has gone down there, thank God. Killed another enemy with a nice little headshot, and just a scout trooper left who's just... Great work! And they come in and pick me up. I don't know why they couldn't have just done that earlier. Well, that is that. That is survival, and you have all 15 waves and every enemy type in the full game. Hope you enjoyed this video. I should be showing off more. Oh, son of a bitch, David. He did beat me by quite a bit, actually. Hope you enjoyed this video. I shall be recording more in the future and showing you, hopefully, some more Star Wars, because this is definitely on my shopping list. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a pleasant day, and subscribe to the channel if you feel like, and goodbye for now.